Hello, my name is Design Ghost and welcome to another episode of our design series where we learn everything design. If you are new here and you've not subscribed to our channel yet, kindly subscribe to our channel and don't forget to put us on post notifications so that you do not miss any amazing content we post here. Today, we are going to learn how to design a leadership summit flyer using Photoshop. We are going to do this live. We are going to search some resources on Pinterest and we are going to design it live. We are going to think through this process together and we are going to make a beautiful outcome. So without wasting too much of your time, remember to hit the like button and remember to hit the share button to share for others to also benefit. I will take a few minutes of your time and I'll introduce to you our graphic packs. If you're a designer or a creative looking forward to purchase a design pack, look no further. Use the link in our description, in this particular video's description, to get a graphic pack from our online shop. So let's begin. So as usual, we are going to create a new working space or a new artboard. So we use the shortcut Control N. Then we make sure we change from millimeters to inches, so you can choose whatever measurement that you want to use, but I'm always conversant and always secured and always comfortable with the inches, so I'll use a 5:7 and resolution of 300. Make sure it's on RGB color, white 8-bit, and then we create. Great. So we have our artboard. This kind of looks a bit longer for me, so let's change it. So you hold Ctrl Alt I and the height we decrease it to 6. Okay, great. So now the color codes that we are going to use is on the screen currently, and these are the color codes that we are going to use. Just that we are going to use shades and tones of these color codes, all right, especially the orange. Okay, so first of all, we are going to bring in a blank layer and then we are going to grab the rectangle tool. We're going to draw a rectangle, bring it down a bit, and then we took off the stroke. Great. Control T and let's hold Control, take it up 5-way. Great. Just to achieve this, you can also achieve this using the pen tool. So you just select the pen tool, you make sure it's on shape, and then you draw your shape that way. So we are going to add a color overlay and we are going to add the orange of C5 to color overlay. So inside here we start typing C52912. Great. So okay. We make sure we pick this same color so that we can be using it often. Now we change the colors and then we select this particular color, then we move to this part. Great. Then we add another layer. We take it beneath this one. We grab our bucket tool by using G, then we click. Great. So our flyer is a leadership seminar flyer. So we are going to go onto Pinterest. We are going to download some resources that is going to help flyer speak some volumes, all right? And so what we are going to do is that we are going to open. So we've opened our search, then we search Pinterest. Okay, so we are here in Pinterest and the first thing that we are going to search, what I want to talk about in this particular tutorial is that we'll make sure that anything that we are using, most especially the visible resources that we are going to use in any design, make sure that it is in a way resonating with the title of the flyer or the program of the flyer. So now that this is leadership seminar or summit, we are going to look for cheese pieces. So the game cheese, and we are going to look for cheese pieces. So let me use something like black cheese pieces. Let's see what we have. Great. So we are looking for cheese pieces. Let me go back and try and add something like, okay, we have this here. So I'm going to take this, then I download, and I'm going to, let me look at this. Let me take this too. Okay, then download. So we are going to open our folder downloads, and then we are going to bring the two to Photoshop. Now you can take the background using so many ways. You can use the remove background, and the name is too long. Let me do it this way. So back to what I was saying, you can use remove background, or better still, you can use the select object, you invert it, and then you take off the background, or you can use the pen tool to crop. There are so many ways you can do that. If you want to learn how to use an online platform, to use the card that is showing currently on your screen to learn how to use an online, but in this particular video I'm going to use the select subject, and then I'll wait for Photoshop to select the subject. After it has selected the subject, you can either copy and paste, but first of all you need to make sure that the subject is well selected. You see this one, it has come a bit in, so I'm going to use the quick selection tool to add this part to it. Okay. One advantage I like using the pen tool is because in instances like this, sometimes when you use this you don't get sharp curves and sharp edges. So that is one of the reasons I like using the pen tool, but for the tutorial sake we are using this one. Then we come to select, then we invert the selection, then we select delete, or we hit delete, then off, it's gone. Control D to deselect, and now we have a cheese piece. So we are going to decrease it a bit, and we are going to position it somewhere here. Okay, then let's go to the second one. Okay, so here the name is not too long, so we can find this. So we are going to unlock the layer, and we are going to, of course, change the resolution to about 100 because it is 1010, so which means it's big. And then we are going to use the same method. Select subject, then we'll wait for Photoshop to do whatever that it wants to do. Then we'll make sure that every part is being selected well. If not, you grab your quick selection tool and you make it well. If some parts are selected that you don't want, you can increase the quick selection to hold Alt, it will turn to minus, then you click, then it will take it off. Then we select, we invert, just like we did for the first one. Then we hit backspace or delete. then Control D to deselect, then we can take it to our scene. Okay, so this particular, when we look at these two cheese peas, this one is sitting straight facing the camera, and this one was taken from a particular angle of the camera. So using the two, it's going to make our work a bit not realistic, but we want to have a realistic view. So let's go back to Pinterest and find out if we are going to get similar ones that are sitting straight and they are looking into the camera. So these are some of the few things that you need to check anytime that you are designing, so that you'll be able to achieve or get maximum realism for your flyers. All right, so I think this will be better. So let's download that. And we bring it to Photoshop so we can hide this in case we will need it, but I don't think we are gonna need it. So let's bring that one to the scene, and well, this is not too bad, but I think this one is going to give us the problem. So let's find another cheese piece and see. Let's hide this one and finding another cheese piece that's maybe sitting in the angle of what we are really looking for. So I think this, let me look at it again. This wouldn't be bad, so let's download this and let's take it to the scene, Photoshop. It wouldn't be bad, so let's try something. Put it on and we are going to decrease the opacity. Let's zoom it, we scale it, sorry, and we'll see. Okay, that is going to fit well, so we are going to delete it. Now select this and repeat the process. We select subject, now we invert selection, but make sure you check. So quick selection to make sure you check to see that your selection is okay before you do anything, because if it selects parts that you don't want it to select, it's going to delete those parts too. So once you check, you invert it, so you inverse it, then backspace. Oops, so because we placed it on, it has become a smart object, so now we can take it off. Control D to deselect, then we'll bring this one, oops, not you, then we'll come here. Of course, we change the resolution to 100. Unlock the layer, subject, then you check if your selection is okay. If you are pleased with your selection, then you can inverse it, inverse and backspace to delete, and then we can take it, Ctrl D to deselect, and then we can take it to our working space. Great. I think this one is doing a good job. So we don't want it to face the left, so what we are going to do is we are going to flip it to the right. So we are going to go to edit, look for transform, and then when you put the cursor on it, it's going to give you options, and you look for flip horizontal, and it's going to flip it. Great. Now, because we want to achieve realistic views, we are going to add shadows to it, and our shadows, we are going to, before that, let's group all of these. Shift, and we group all of them, call it cheese piece, so that when we are finding them, we will not find it difficult to find them. All right, and so we add an empty layer, we take it beneath the cheese pieces, then we grab our brush tool. This is what we want to achieve, but most of you are going to have this soft round or this hard. So to achieve this is how yours is going to look, but you can hold here and make it this way so that we can achieve this. That way we do not get to scale it down or resize it after applying it. So we do this, and then we'll make sure it's black, so shadows are often black. So brush tool, and we click, and we click again. Great. Then we are going to do the same for this one too. So we are going to add another layer, brush tool again, and we're going to do this, do that. Okay, so we are going to hold Ctrl T, and we are going to bring it down a bit, and we are going to take it up, take it this way, and this same for here. We are going to take it down, we're going to take it. Great. Now we want to give a reflection of the cheese piece. So what we are going to do is that we are going to go into the cheese pieces, select the active ones, hold Ctrl Alt E, and it will make a duplicate of it. We take it beneath all the cheese, again edit, transform, and this time around we are going to flip vertical. So we flip vertical and we take it down, so you get something like this. And we'll grab our eraser tool, then we clean. After cleaning, we are going to decrease the opacity small. Great. And we can take it up a bit. It's kind of showing here, so we grab our eraser tool again, and we clean that part. Let's increase the opacity small. Great. Now we are done with the cheese piece. So let's add the information. So we are going to use default text for whoever that is hosting this particular program. So let's make it white, so you can put the name of the people that you are designing for, the organization or wherever. So I'm going to use Poppins regular, and I'm going to take it down to 12 if it is even too much, about 8, and the line height to about 9, alignment to the left, and I'm still going to scale it down because it's too big. So that is Poppins, and then we are going to add the name of the program. So it's not a name for any program, it's just a generated name that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use Bonnie Slayer. I'm using that because I like the effect that this font is going to give me. The font is called Bonnie Slayer. So let me look for Bonnie Slayer. Great. Let's do the Slayer. Good. So this is the Bonnie Slayer, and we are going to use AI to do some generations here. So we are going to find a theme for this. So we are going to come here. We are going to use an AI called DeepSeek. So DeepSeek start now. Okay, so DeepSeek is it's not giving us access, so let's use ChatGPT, and so let's give it the prompt: generate a team for a leadership summit called Bonnie Slayer. That was a mistake, but okay, so mastering the core of leadership. So let's go back and continue. So we come back, we pick this and we'll paste, but we are going to use Poppins. All right, so Poppins regular, lowercase, and wear spacing of -50, and we can see theme. We take it down, and 8, and this about 25. Great. So we can even give it the second color code, which is the yellow. So FFD912, and we can give it that color code. Before I continue, I want to add a bit of touch to this background. So I'm going to select that, add another layer, and then create a clipping mask. All right, let's speed up a bit because we've spent a lot of time. This is not meant to be too long, so we take it up a bit. Let's come up a bit. Great. Grab our brush tool. This time we want the soft, round, and not the one that we did ourselves. So why effect is not happening is because this layer has an effect, which is the blend mode effect, which is the blend options, sorry, which is the color overlay. So for effect to happen, we need to rasterize this layer. So once we rasterize it, nope, sorry, we rasterize this, and once we rasterize this, our effect needs to show. So you see that. Great. So that is what I wanted to add. Now let's add some information to it. We are going to add rectangle with rounded corners, and we are going to add a rectangle here. We are going to take it off and take it to the very top, and we can group all of these, and then we call it title. We select this and we go into the effects. We are going to add color to it. We are going to take off the stroke. We are going to increase the corners. Okay, great. And perfect. So we are going to choose the background color of this. So we are going to use the background color, but this time we are going to make sure it's a bit darker than that. And we select U for the shape tool, and we can change it to that. Beautiful. We are going to Ctrl J to deselect it, and we are going to make it a bit small. We are going to put it on this. Then this, we are going to select U. We are going to use this yellow. Great. And I'll come back to this. Let me take this because I don't want this shape to exceed this margin that I've left over here. So what I want to do is that let me push this back a bit so that we can have some space to write this. And the color U again, and let's see. So we can increase this. And this shape we are going to put in a character. All right, so we are going to go back to Pinterest, and we are going to search for a gentleman in suits. Photo shoot. Great. So this man is a perfect match for let me use this gentleman for our design. Download this. We are going to go to remove background because we want to take off the background. Then we are going to upload the image. Upload image. Then we'll wait for the platform to do whatever that it wants to do. And it has taken off the background, so we download it. And then we come back here. Let's take off this cheese piece. We change resolution to about 150. I will bring him into the scene. We create clipping mask and we can scale it down a bit. Great. Perfect. Let's group all of that. Image frame. Then I come here, I say width. And I'm going to pick the background color. I'm going to use a font called Autograph. So you can put details of the person here. So maybe to the top. We can see Derek. I think Bone Slayer is not doing a good job with the name, so we are going to use our poppins. So poppins. We decrease the letter spacing and the height to 13. And I can scale it down a bit. And I'll bring my ruler here because I don't want any text to exceed that line. So I'll write a bit about Derek. So I'll grab my text tool and default text I will generate. It's too big poppins. I'm going to use regular, and I'm going to take this down to about 6 and make sure it's not uppercase, it's lowercase. 6 is still big, so 4. Line height of 5. Great. Then I can put some paragraphs here. Make some paragraphs. Copy. And we can paste to add up. And let's see if we justify left how it's going to look. So justify left, and it's not that bad. So that is it for Derek. He's going to be the host for this leadership summit. So one thing we can do to this is we are going to take a lighter version of this, maybe that, and shape. We are going to add a layer, create a clipping mask. We are going to draw shape. When you choose the color, take off the stroke back. So we take that and Control T, then we can shape it anyway, just play around and we can bring it in like that. Try to do something around this and we decrease the opacity. Great. So we are left with additional information. Informations like time and location and maybe register with this. So we are going to add a default text here. So this is going to represent if you want to register for this program, contact whatever. So it's going to be like contact information. So we are going to do that here. Make sure it's not uppercase and we make sure it's regular too. So regular, and we make sure it's looking nice. So I think this is okay. So we can take that up here. Now we come back to Pinterest and we search for time vector icon and we can choose one. So time, let me just pick this, maybe this. From here with vectors I just copy, I come back to my work and I click and I paste. Let me take it to the top. And then I'll use the magic eraser too because it will be able to easily take off the white. No, they are just two colors, so it will be able to take it off. Then I'll scale it down. So time, and scale it down again. Bring it down a bit. And time, I can still scale it up. Or better still, let me just duplicate this and I'm going to choose the orange color for that. And the time vector too, I'm going to change it to, I'm going to choose something like 10 a.m. to 12 noon. So let's see. While you are designing, you make sure that you have it at the back of your head that you're not going to use more than 3 fonts in one design and more than 3 colors in one design. So this, I'll duplicate this and I'll see each day I'm going to take it from uppercase to lowercase. I'm going to reduce it. So maybe each day UK time. Now go back to it and I'm going to choose, I'm going to look for Pinterest and I'm going to look for date icon. So I'll use this, copy, then I'll paste. Again, I'll use the magic eraser too because it will be easily to, it will be easy to separate it using that. So I'll scale it down, bring it down again. See, it's not too big. Okay, then I'll bring it down. All right, you can see this white line. We take it off. Control D to deselect. Then I have the chance to duplicate the time. So this, Control J to duplicate, and I'll bring it down. So we can have something like 20th to 27th January 2026. So we can even do this way. We scale that up a bit, and great. Oops, sorry. Great. Let's see if we can make it extra bold. Beautiful. And the last thing that I'll be adding here is location. So I'll come here and I'll look for the location icon, which is this. I'll copy and I'll paste here. Magic eraser 2 to separate the white. Then I'll scale it down, making sure it's not too big. Then I'll bring it down, bring my ruler, making sure that these are in alignment. Then I'm going to generate a default text for location. Alright, make sure it's Poppins, regular. So 5 and lowercase. Let's see, medium. It's okay. Line height to 6. And that is okay for location. So for this, to freshen up, I'll just be creative by adding a shape down here. So I'll just add a shape down here, and I'm going to take off the stroke, and I'm going to choose this shade of the color that we are using, the orange, and Control H, we take off the lines. Great. So when you look at this whole flyer, you realize that the space here is bigger than the space here, which means that our flyer has no balance. So what we are going to do is that I'm going to group all of this, group, and I'll call it test. Then I'll select all of these except the background, then I'll move it to the left, making sure that the margin I left on the left is equivalent to what I left on the right, so our work can balance. So after achieving all of this, I want to add something I call the grain texture to it. You've seen most of designers doing it, and so I am going to group this, call it background, and I am going to select or hold Shift Control Alt E, and I'm going to go to the camera raw settings. I'm going to use Control Shift E. Then here I'm going to add the grains. I'll come to FX, you see grains, then add the grains to it, right? So grains, so you can determine the size of the grains, whether you want it to be small or whatever that you want it to be, roughness too, but I'll leave it there. And we have the grains. So if you're a designer that you are looking for a design or graphics pack to buy, use the link in the description to go to our store and purchase some of our premium graphic packs that are available there. This brings us to the end of today's episode of our design series. If you enjoyed this particular video, kindly give it a thumbs up and kindly give it a like. Don't forget to share for others to also benefit. And if you've watched up to this point and you've not subscribed to our channel yet, kindly subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to put us on post notifications so that you do not miss any amazing content we bring to you over here. My name is Design Ghost, and see you in the next episode. Bye.